we've built almost 500 homes. One of the biggest myths that we continue to have to bust is that somehow Habitat gives away houses. We don't. We are more than houses. But the soul of Habitat are the families that we work with. I want to introduce you to Carrington and Deshaya. Carrington is here to talk about her experience.
My name is Carrington. This is my daughter, Deshaya. The experience of going through Habitat to get my home has been a good one. It's been nervous, bumpy, and knowledgeable.
That first step a partner family takes to come to Habitat, that is a major obstacle for many families because it is taking a chance.
I have to admit, at first I wasn't too thrilled when I started doing the program because it didn't seem like I was getting my property, so I was about to drop out of the program. I just got matched with my property in November.
But when our partner families get accepted into our program, they're going through almost a year of classes that prepare people for home ownership.
I'm so glad we went through the classes in the beginning to teach us a lot of useful information needed when becoming a homeowner.
They are putting in 250 hours per adult of volunteer time.
So I will be working on my sweat equity hours.
I don't have to tell you about how expensive it is to live in Lexington. I don't have to tell you about the increasing average median home price.
When I was looking at houses without Habitat, I just knew I was not going to be able to afford it.
There are people who are looking to transition from rental situations into home ownership.
Right now, we are cramped in a very small apartment. My Habitat home will impact my family because it will give us more space. So we are looking forward to being closer to her school. This home will mean a lot to us because it's ours. I can't wait to decorate each room just the way I want. I'm excited about our family get-togethers that I'll be able to host at my home instead of having to go to everybody else's. This experience is just going to be great.
All right. We're going to partner with individuals and organizations on our mission to ensure that everyone has a safe, decent, affordable place to live.
I'm Ashley Moore. I'm the Director of Development with Lexington Habitat for Humanity. I helped to coordinate this event with our host. We are just looking for new ways to be able to get people in Lexington engaged with Habitat. We actually have a Habitat chapter at Lafayette High School, and then now we're trying to get students engaged in even in other ways, so groups like your all's.
We've always prioritized Habitat and will continue to do so. The benefit that you have as a company when you support Habitat is the volunteerism and the opportunities to really give back, the team building, the connection that it provides employees, especially in this day and age.
Hi, I'm Sherry Evans-Depp. I'm Human Resources, and so with our employees being able to be involved in something that gives back to the community.
This 23-year-old young lady, her first year at Lexmark, Sydney, she came out on the build. And she just had a blast. She had so much fun learning all these new skills. Mm-hmm. And we got back and it was about a week later and she said, "Hey, Bud, could you send me those pictures you took?" And I said, "Sure, I'll send them to you." My dad's never going to believe this.
It's fun to be a part of Lexington because we take on some challenges. So we're trying to help all of our affiliates across the state grow and take on challenges. There's Dennis Pike.
Right behind you.
Well, Dennis Pike is here, Lexingtonian, very successful businessman.
Pat Smith, I don't know if you all ever met him or not, he's one of the original founders of Habitat, and he called me probably 20-25 years ago and said, "Let's go to Knoxville and look at Renovation Station." Then it became the Restore. The very first year it brought in $34,000. It's bringing in a little bit more than that now.
About 4.5.
4.5. Wow. So it has grown over the years. My family and I have built 11 houses. We did a lot of international travel with Pat and took me places I never would have gone. India, Thailand twice, Bolivia, Ecuador, Peru, Argentina, went to Ireland. I went to Ghana twice, South Africa, Tanzania, and we climbed Mount Kilimanjaro together.
Houses up there.
It's a good view. Because of Habitat, I've done a lot of international travel and been places I never would have been. So when they open up international travel again, I would suggest, because there's a scholarship program from the golf tournament that was initiated several years ago that will pay for one scholarship for somebody to travel someplace in the world.
Hey, and I need to introduce McKay Moore here. He is the chair this year of Lexington Habitat for Humanity.
And seeing how the trend of housing and how unaffordable it is and the impact it has on people in buying their houses is kind of what made Habitat really resonated with me, and we're excited that we brought Daryl on this year.
McKay and I work together, and just a little comment about McKay and how much passion he has for Habitat. He is in my office probably weekly saying, let's get a meeting together between this other nonprofit who's a client of ours and Habitat. And so I just love the way that you wear your heart on your sleeve for this organization. We do that for other nonprofits as well.
I'll just put this plug in. The comprehensive plan is moving forward. It's identified as Lexington 2045. The decisions that are made now in this upcoming comprehensive planning process will dictate the affordability of our community for decades to come. And so one of the easiest ways you can support us is by lending your voice to that conversation. And we will be sharing out information throughout as the process is going forward.